The alarm bells rang loud through the halls of the USS Endeavour. Captain Jake Morrison ran to the bridge, his boots making heavy sounds on the metal floor. The red warning lights flashed on and off, making everyone look worried. "What's happening?" Jake asked as he sat in his captain's chair. "Sir, we found a damaged ship," said Lieutenant Ben Clark, looking at his computer screen. "It's not like any ship we've seen before. The design is very strange." Jake looked at the big screen in front of him. A small silver ship floated in space, spinning slowly. Smoke came out of holes in its side. The ship looked like it was made of crystal and metal mixed together. It was beautiful but also clearly broken. "Are there people inside?" Jake asked. "Yes, sir, we can see 3 life forms. They're alive, but their signals are getting weaker," Ben replied. Jake made his choice quickly. "Get ready to bring them aboard. Tell Dr. Lisa Martinez to prepare the medical bay. We might have injured people." In the medical bay, Dr. Lisa Martinez got her tools ready. She was a good doctor who had helped many different kinds of aliens before, but she had never seen anything like the readings her computer showed her now. "Amy, come here," she called to Nurse Amy Johnson. "These aliens are very different. Their body heat is much lower than humans. And look at this. They seem to have 2 hearts." Amy looked at the computer screen and made a worried face. "Are you sure we can help them?" "We have to try," Lisa said. "That's what we do." The rescue team brought the aliens to the medical bay. 30 minutes later, Lisa had seen many strange aliens before, but these ones made her stop and stare. They looked almost like humans, but their skin was light blue and seemed to glow softly. Their hair was white like snow, and their eyes were big and purple. The youngest alien was a girl who looked about 20 years old in human years. She was awake but hurt badly. Her left arm had a deep cut and she breathed with difficulty. The other 2 aliens were older and unconscious. The young alien girl looked at Lisa with fear in her purple eyes. She said something in a language that sounded like music, but Lisa could not understand the words. "It's okay," Lisa said in a soft voice. "We want to help you." Lisa turned on the universal translator, a machine that could change alien languages into English. After a few seconds, it began to work. "No, stay away from me," the alien girl said. Her voice was high and scared. "You are the Deathbringers, the Destroyers." Lisa was surprised. "Deathbringers? No, we're here to help. You're hurt. Please let me help you." The alien girl tried to move away, but she was too weak. "My people told me about your kind. You use pain to heal. You cut into bodies with metal tools. You are monsters." "My name is Dr. Lisa Martinez," Lisa said, speaking slowly and kindly. "What's your name?" The alien girl looked at her for a long time. "I am Zara. I am Calaxian." She looked around the medical bay with wide, scared eyes. "This place smells like death and metal." Lisa looked around too. To her, the medical bay smelled clean and safe, but she could understand how it might seem scary to someone who had never been in one before. "Zara, I need to look at your arm," Lisa said. "You're bleeding and I need to stop it." "No," Zara said, trying to pull her arm away. "Calaxians heal with light and sound, not with your terrible metal things." Lisa could see that Zara was getting weaker. The blue glow in her skin was becoming dim. If Lisa didn't help soon, Zara might die. "Amy, please get the portable scanner," Lisa said quietly. Amy brought over a small white device that looked like a flashlight. When Lisa pointed it at Zara's arm, it made soft beeping sounds. Zara screamed. "No! What is that evil thing? Why does it make those horrible sounds?" "It's just looking inside your arm," Lisa explained. "It doesn't hurt. See?" Lisa pointed the scanner at her own hand. "It's safe." But Zara didn't believe her. "In all the stories my elders told me, humans are cruel. They stick sharp things into bodies. They give pain to take away pain. This makes no sense." Lisa looked at the scanner results. Zara's arm was broken in 2 places and she was losing too much blood. Without help, she would die in an hour. "Zara, please trust me," Lisa said. "I know this is scary for you, but if I don't help you now, you will die. Your people need you to live. Zara looked at the two older Calaxians sleeping on the other medical beds. One was a woman with long white hair and kind lines around her eyes. The other was a man with scars on his hands. That is Elder Vex, Zara said, pointing to the woman. She raised me after my parents died, and that is Healer Cole. He taught me about the danger of other species. They're both alive, Lisa said. But they're hurt too. I can help all of you, but you have to let me. Zara closed her eyes. When she opened them again, they were full of tears that looked like tiny diamonds. The stories say that humans enjoy giving pain, she whispered. The stories are wrong, Lisa said. We try very hard not to give pain. We want to take pain away. Lisa slowly reached for her stethoscope, the tool doctors use to listen to hearts and lungs. To her, it was a simple, helpful tool, but when Zara saw it, she made a sound like a scream. Wait, you're putting that into me? Zara said, looking at the stethoscope like it was a snake. That metal thing will go inside my body? Lisa realized that Zara thought the stethoscope would somehow go inside her. No, Lisa said quickly. It just touches your skin. It listens to your heart from outside. But Zara was too scared to understand. She had been taught that humans were monsters who used terrible methods to heal people. Now she was hurt and far from home, and the only people who could save her looked exactly like the monsters from her childhood stories. Please, Lisa said one more time. Let me show you that we're not monsters. Let me help you live. Zara watched Dr. Martinez with wide, frightened eyes. The human doctor moved slowly like she was trying not to scare a small animal. Lisa picked up the stethoscope and held it where Zara could see it clearly. Look, Lisa said, putting the stethoscope on her own chest. See? It just sits on top. It doesn't go inside. Zara stared at the strange metal tool. In her world, healers used crystals that glowed with warm light. They sang special songs that made broken bones grow back together. They never touched patients with cold metal things. But how can that work? Zara asked. How can you heal someone without light or sound? It listens, Lisa explained. Your heart makes sounds when it beats. This helps me know if your heart is working right. Zara thought this was the strangest thing she had ever heard. Hearts make sounds? Our hearts don't. Make sounds, Lisa was surprised. All hearts make sounds. Maybe Calaxian ears can't hear them, but they're there. Captain Jake Morrison walked into the medical bay. He was a big man with kind eyes and gray hair. When he saw Zara, he smiled. How is our guest doing? He asked Lisa. Zara pulled back when she saw him. Another human, she whispered. How many of you are there? About 400 people live on this ship, Jake said. We're explorers. We travel through space to meet new friends. 400? Zara's voice was very quiet. So many Deathbringers in one place. Jake looked confused. Deathbringers? Lisa quickly explained what Zara had been told about humans. Jake sat down in a chair so he wouldn't look so big and scary. Zara, Jake said, what if I told you that everything your people taught you about humans was wrong? That's impossible, Zara said. The elders know everything. They said humans are cruel and violent. They said you enjoy making others suffer. Then why are we trying to help you? Jake asked. If we enjoyed making you suffer, wouldn't we just let you die? Zara didn't have an answer for this. She looked at Lisa, who was still holding the stethoscope. Then she looked at Amy, who was preparing bandages to stop the bleeding. I don't understand, Zara said. If you don't want to hurt me, then why do you use such scary tools? Lisa sat down next to Zara's bed. Can I tell you something? When I first became a doctor, I was scared of these tools too. They seemed big and frightening. But then I learned that they help people feel better. Really? Zara asked. Really, Lisa said. This stethoscope has helped me save hundreds of lives. It's not scary when you understand what it does. Zara was quiet for a long time. Her arm hurt very badly, and she felt weak. The blue glow of her skin was getting dimmer. If I let you use that thing, Zara said slowly, will you promise not to hurt me? I promise, Lisa said. It might feel cold because it's made of metal, but it won't hurt. Zara closed her eyes and nodded. Okay. But if you try to put it inside me, I will scream. Lisa smiled. I won't put it inside you. Very carefully, Lisa placed the stethoscope on Zara's chest. Zara jumped when she felt the cold metal, but she didn't pull away. Oh, Zara said, opening her eyes. It is cold, but it doesn't hurt. Lisa listened to Zara's heart. It was beating very fast, probably because Zara was scared, but it sounded strong. Your heart sounds good, Lisa said. But you have two hearts, and I need to listen to both. You can hear my hearts? Zara asked, amazed. Yes, they sound like drums beating inside your chest. Zara had never thought of her hearts as making sounds. In her culture, hearts were silent, invisible things that just worked. The idea that someone could listen to them seemed like magic. Lisa moved the stethoscope to listen to Zara's second heart. This one was beating slower than the first. Interesting, Lisa said. One heart beats fast, one beats slow. I think the fast one pumps blood to your brain, and the slow one pumps blood to the rest of your body. How do you know that? Zara asked. I studied many different kinds of aliens, Lisa said. Everyone is different, but bodies usually make sense when you understand them. Amy came over with a small machine that beeped softly. Doctor, I have the blood pressure cuff ready. Zara looked at the machine with fear. What does that do? It squeezes your arm gently to see how strong your blood is, Lisa explained. Like this. Lisa put the cuff on her own arm and turned it on. The cuff got bigger, then smaller. See? No pain. Zara watched carefully. When the machine was done, Lisa showed her the numbers on the screen. These numbers tell me if your blood is moving the right way through your body, Lisa said. Numbers can tell you about blood? Zara was amazed. Our healers just look at the color of our glow. Lisa put the cuff on Zara's good arm. When the machine started working, Zara felt the gentle squeeze. That feels strange, Zara said. But not bad. It's like a soft hug on my arm. The machine finished and Lisa looked at the numbers. They were very different from human numbers, but they seemed normal for Zara. Your blood pressure is good, Lisa said. That means your hearts are working well. Captain Morrison had been watching quietly. Zara, he said, what do Galaxian healers do for broken bones? They sing the healing songs, Zara explained. The songs tell the bones to grow back together. It takes many days, but it works. That sounds beautiful, Jake said. But what if someone is bleeding and might die before the songs work? Zara thought about this. I don't know. Our people don't get hurt like this very often. Lisa gently touched Zara's injured arm. Zara cried out in pain. I'm sorry, Lisa said, but your arm is broken in 2 places and you're losing too much blood. The healing songs might work, but you could die while we wait for them to work. Zara looked at her arm. The cut was deep, and blue blood was still coming out of it. She felt dizzy and tired. What would you do to fix it? Zara asked quietly. First, I would clean the cut and close it so you stop bleeding, Lisa said. Then I would put your bones back in the right place and wrap your arm so it can heal. With metal tools? Zara asked. Some metal, yes, but also thread to sew the cut closed and soft material to wrap your arm. Zara had never heard of sewing a cut closed. You sew skin like cloth? The skin grows back together along the thread, Lisa explained. It's faster than waiting for it to close by itself. Nurse Amy brought over a small bottle of medicine. This will help with the pain, she said to Zara. Zara looked at the bottle like it might explode. What is in there? Medicine to make you feel better, Amy said. It's made from plants that grow on Earth. Plants? Zara was surprised. Galaxians use plant medicines too, but we eat them or drink them as tea. This medicine goes in through a very tiny needle, Amy explained. A needle? Zara's voice got high and scared again. You want to stick a sharp thing into me? Lisa could see that Zara was getting frightened again. The needle is smaller than a hair, she said. You'll barely feel it. But the stories said that humans love to stick sharp things into people, Zara said, starting to cry. The stories are wrong, Lisa said firmly. We don't love it. We only do it because it helps. And we try to make it hurt as little as possible. Elder Vex, the older, Calaxian woman, started to wake up on the next bed. She opened her purple eyes and looked around the medical bay. Zara? She said weakly. Where are we? What happened to our ship? Elder Vex, Zara said happily. We're on a human ship. They saved us, but... She looked at Lisa nervously. They want to use their metal tools to heal me. Elder Vex tried to sit up, but she was too weak. Metal tools? Child, get away from them. Don't let them touch you with their horrible instruments. Lisa sighed. It seemed like all Calaxians had heard the same scary stories about humans. She was going to have to prove that the stories were wrong, one alien at a time. Elder Vex looked around the medical bay with angry eyes. She saw the metal tools, the beeping machines, and the humans who were trying to help. To her, it all looked like a torture room. Zara, come here right now, Elder Vex said in a strong voice. Get away from those monsters. But Zara didn't move. She looked at Dr. Martinez, who had been so gentle with her. She looked at Captain Morrison, who had kind eyes. She looked at Amy, who smiled at her like a friend. Elder Vex, Zara said quietly. I don't think they're monsters. Elder Vex's eyes grew wide. What did they do to you? Did they put poison in your mind? No, Zara said. They listened to my hearts. They didn't hurt me. The doctor's tools are cold, but they don't cause pain. Impossible, Elder Vex said. Everyone knows that humans enjoy giving pain. It's how they heal people. Lisa stepped forward. Ma'am, my name is Dr. Lisa Martinez. We rescued you from your damaged ship. All three of you were hurt and Zara was bleeding badly. If we don't help her soon, she might die. Elder Vex tried to use her healing powers. She hummed a soft song and held her hands over her own injuries. A faint blue light came from her fingers, but it was very weak. I can't, Elder Vex said, sounding worried. My healing light is too weak. The crash hurt me too badly. Healer Cole, the other Calaxian, was starting to wake up too. He opened his eyes and saw the humans around him. By the 7 moons, he whispered. We're prisoners of the Deathbringers. They're not Deathbringers, Zara said, getting tired of hearing the same words. Look around. Do you see any weapons? Do you see any torture devices? Healer Cole looked around the medical bay. He saw machines that beeped softly. He saw clean white beds. He saw bottles of medicine organized neatly on shelves. He saw humans who looked worried and tired, not cruel and happy. This is not what I expected, he said slowly. Lisa decided to show them something. She picked up a small device that looked like a pen. This is a bone mender, she said. Watch. She pointed it at a broken cup on her desk. A blue beam came out of the device and the cup became whole again. All 3 Calaxians stared. The device had used light to fix something broken, just like their own healing methods. You use light too? Zara asked, amazed. We use many different things, Lisa said. Light, sound, electricity, medicine, and yes, sometimes we have to use tools. We use whatever works best. Elder Vex was quiet for a long time. Finally, she said, Show me more. Lisa smiled. She picked up a scanner and pointed it at Elder Vex. This shows me the inside of your body without cutting you open. The scanner made a picture on the screen. Elder Vex could see her own bones and organs displayed in bright colors. Incredible, Elder Vex whispered. You can see inside living bodies? Yes, Lisa said. This helps me know exactly what's wrong and how to fix it. Healer Cole sat up in his bed. Our methods require many days of singing and meditation. How long do your methods take? For Zara's injuries, maybe an hour, Lisa said. An hour? Healer Cole couldn't believe it. That's impossible. Amy brought over a small robot that looked like a metal spider. This is a surgical assistant, she said. It helps the doctor work faster and more carefully. Zara watched the little robot clean and organize medical tools. It's cute, she said, like a pet. We call him Spinner, Amy said, laughing. He's very good at his job. Captain Morrison sat down where all the Calaxians could see him. I want to tell you something, he said. My daughter was very sick when she was little. Human doctors saved her life using these same tools and methods. I trust them because I've seen them work. Zara looked at the captain's face and saw real love and worry there. Your daughter is okay now? She's grown up now and has children of her own, Jake said, smiling. She's a teacher on Earth. Elder Vex was beginning to understand. You're not cruel, she said slowly. You're desperate. What do you mean? Lisa asked. Calaxians live for hundreds of years, Elder Vex explained. We have time for slow healing, but humans live shorter lives, don't you? About 80 years usually, Jake said. So you had to find fast ways to heal, Elder Vex said. Because you don't have time to wait, Lisa nodded. That's exactly right. We had to learn to fix things quickly, or people would die while we were trying to help them. Healer Cole was thinking hard. And these fast methods actually work? They work very well, Lisa said. Would you like me to show you? She picked up a small cut on her own finger with a tiny medical blade. Then she put a drop of liquid on the cut. The cut closed and healed in seconds. All three Calaxians gasped. They had never seen anything heal so fast. That's impossible, Healer Cole said. Healing takes time and energy and proper songs. Not always, Lisa said. Sometimes healing just needs the right tools. Zara looked at her injured arm. It still hurt badly and she felt weaker than before. Dr. Martinez, she said quietly. Will you show me how your fast healing works? Elder Vex started to say no, but Zara held up her hand. Elder Vex, I'm dying, Zara said. I can feel myself getting weaker. The human methods might be strange, but they work. I want to live. Lisa came closer to Zara's bed. Are you sure? Once I start, I can't stop in the middle. I'm sure, Zara said. But can you explain everything you do? I want to understand. Of course, Lisa said. Amy, please get the local pain blocker. Amy brought over a small needle filled with clear liquid. This will make your arm feel numb so you won't feel pain when I work on it, Lisa explained. Zara looked at the needle. It was smaller than she had expected, but it was still sharp metal. Will it hurt when you put it in? She asked. Just a tiny bit, like a bug bite, Lisa said. But then your arm won't hurt at all. Zara took a deep breath. Okay, do it. Lisa was very gentle. She cleaned Zara's skin first, then carefully put the needle in. Zara made a small sound, but it wasn't too bad. There, Lisa said. In a few minutes, you won't feel anything in that arm. While they waited, Dr. Martinez explained everything she was going to do. She showed Zara the thread she would use to sew the cut closed. She showed her the small pieces of metal that would hold the broken bones in place. The metal pieces stay inside forever? Zara asked. Yes, but your body will grow around them. They become part of you. Elder Vex was listening to everything. This is so different from our ways, she said. But I can see that it makes sense. Healer Cole was watching Dr. Martinez prepare her tools. Everything was clean and organized. She moved with confidence and skill. You've done this many times before, he said. Thousands of times, Lisa said. I've been a doctor for 20 years. And you've never enjoyed causing pain? Elder Vex asked. Lisa looked at her seriously. Never. Every time I have to hurt someone a little bit to help them a lot, it makes me sad. But I do it because the result is worth it. Amy tested Zara's arm. Can you feel this? She asked, touching Zara's skin. No, Zara said, amazed. I can't feel anything. It's like my arm isn't there. Perfect, Lisa said. Now I can fix your arm and you won't feel any pain. As Dr. Martinez began to work, she explained each step. She cleaned the cut carefully, She sewed it closed with tiny, neat stitches. She set the broken bones back in their right places and put small metal pins to hold them there. Zara watched it all, fascinated. The doctor's hands moved quickly but carefully. Each movement had a purpose. "You make it look easy," Zara said. "It's not easy," Lisa said, concentrating on her work. "But practice makes it smoother." When Lisa was finished, she wrapped Zara's arm in a soft white bandage. "There," she said. "All done. How do you feel?" Zara looked at her arm. The pain was gone. She felt stronger already. "I feel good," she said, surprised. "Really good." Elder Vex couldn't believe what she had seen. "How long will it take to heal completely?" "With Galaxian healing ability helping, probably 2 weeks," Lisa said. 2 weeks? Healer Cole was amazed. "Our methods would take 2 months. Different doesn't mean wrong," Lisa said. "Your methods are beautiful. Our methods are fast. Maybe we can learn from each other." Zara smiled for the first time since the rescue. "I would like that very much." 3 days later, Zara was walking around the ship with her arm in a sling. The human medicine had worked amazingly well. Her cut was already closing, and the bones felt strong. She spent her time learning about human technology and making friends with the crew. "Good morning, Zara," said Lieutenant Ben Clark as she walked onto the bridge. "How's your arm feeling today?" "Much better," Zara said, smiling. "Dr. Martinez says I heal faster than most humans do." Captain Morrison looked up from his chair. "That's great news. Your people are probably worried about you. We should be able to get you home in a few more days." But Zara didn't look happy about going home. She had learned so much about humans in just 3 days. They weren't monsters at all. They were clever, kind people who solved problems in ways her people had never thought of. Suddenly, the ship's alarm started ringing. The lights on the bridge turned red and everyone started moving fast. "What's happening?" Zara asked, feeling scared. "We're getting a distress call," Ben said, looking at his computer. "There's a ship in trouble nearby." Captain Morrison stood up. "Where is it coming from?" It's a Galaxian ship, sir," Ben said, sounding surprised. "A big one. They're saying they have an emergency and need help right away." Elder Vex and Healer Cole came to the bridge as fast as they could walk. "A Galaxian ship?" Elder Vex asked. "They must be looking for us." "Yes," Ben said. "It's the ship called Light of Harmony. They're asking if we've seen 3 missing Galaxians." "That's Elder Thane's ship," Healer Cole said. "He's the leader of our science group." Captain Morrison opened a communication channel. "Light of Harmony, this is Captain Morrison of the USS Endeavor. We have your missing people. They're safe and well." A deep voice came through the speakers. "Humans? You have our people? Are they still alive?" "Yes, sir. They're all recovering from their injuries." There was a long pause. Then the voice said, "We are grateful that you saved them, but we demand that you return them immediately, and we forbid you to come near our ship. Everyone knows that humans are dangerous." Zara felt angry when she heard this. She walked to the communication station. "Elder Thane, this is Zara. The humans are not dangerous. They saved our lives and healed our injuries. You should thank them, not insult them." "Zara." Elder Thane's voice sounded shocked. "What have they done to you? You sound like you're defending the Deathbringers." "They're not Deathbringers," Zara said loudly. "They're healers and explorers and teachers. Everything we were told about them is wrong." Before Elder Thane could answer, Lieutenant Ben called. "Out, Captain. The Galaxian ship is in serious trouble. Their engines are failing and they're losing life support." Captain Morrison immediately forgot about the argument. "Light of Harmony, do you need help?" "No," Elder Thane said quickly. "We will not accept help from humans. We will fix our problems ourselves." But Ben was watching his computer screen with worry. "Sir, they're not going to make it. Their power is dropping fast. They have maybe 2 hours before their life support fails completely." Elder Vex took the communication device from Zara. "Elder Thane, this is Vex. Listen to me carefully. These humans know things about technology that we don't. They think differently than we do. They might be able to help you in ways our own engineers cannot. Never, Elder Thane said. I would rather die than accept help from primitives. Zara couldn't believe what she was hearing. Primitives? Elder Thane, they have machines that can see inside your body without cutting you open. They have medicines that can heal cuts in minutes. They have robots that help them work. How is that primitive? Healer. Cole stepped forward. Elder Thane, I have seen their methods with my own eyes. They are different from ours, but they work. They work very well. You've all been poisoned by their lies, Elder Thane said angrily. Captain Morrison had heard enough. Light of Harmony, I'm going to tell you something. We're coming to help you, whether you want it or not. I won't let people die when I can save them. If you come near our ship, we will consider it an act of war, Elder Thane warned. Then we'll have a war, Jake said calmly. Ben, take us to their ship. Engineering. Prepare. Emergency repair teams. As the USS Endeavour moved toward the Calaxian ship, Zara could see it on the main screen. It was beautiful, made of the same crystal and metal as her small scout ship, but much bigger. But she could also see that it was in bad trouble. Parts of it were dark, and it was shaking like it might break apart. There are 300 Calaxians on that ship, Elder Vex said quietly. If it fails, they'll all die. Dr. Martinez came to the bridge. Captain, I've been studying Calaxian biology. If their life support fails, they'll die much faster than humans would. They need a very specific mixture of gases to breathe. How long do they have? Jake asked. Maybe 90 minutes, Lisa said. Amy Johnson was with Dr. Martinez. She had been thinking about the problem. Captain, what if we could combine human engineering with Calaxian technology, use the best of both? Zara's eyes lit up. That's exactly what I was thinking. Humans are good at fixing things quickly. Calaxians are good at making things that last a long time. Elder Vex nodded slowly. The child is right. Separately, we might not be able to save them. But together, we might have a chance, Healer Cole finished. Captain Morrison made his decision. We're going to dock with their ship. Zara, I need you to convince Elder Thane to let us help. What if he won't listen? Zara asked. Then we'll have to help them. Anyway, Jake said, I won't let 300 people die because of pride. When the USS Endeavour reached the Light of Harmony, they could see how badly damaged it was. The beautiful crystal hull was cracked in many places. The lights inside were dim and flickering. Zara spoke into the communication system. Elder Thane, please let us dock. We can save your people, but we have to work together. I told you we don't need help from primitives, Elder Thane said, but his voice sounded weaker than before. Then don't think of us as primitives, Zara said. Think of us as people who know different things than you do. Dr. Martinez had an idea. Zara, ask him if their medical bay is working. Elder Thane, is your medical bay still working? Zara asked. There was a long pause. No, he said finally. The medical bay failed an hour ago. We have injured people who need healing, but our systems are down. We can help them, Lisa said quickly. Our medical bay is fully functional. Zara felt like this was her moment to make a difference. Elder Thane, I know you think humans are dangerous. I thought the same thing, but they saved my life with methods that worked better and faster than our own. They did it because they wanted to help, not because they wanted to hurt me. Zara, you're young and easily fooled, Elder Thane said. I'm not fooled, Zara said firmly. I'm educated. I learned something new and it made me smarter, not weaker. Elder Vex took the communicator. Brother Thane, listen to an old woman who has lived long enough to know wisdom when she sees it. These humans are good people. They risk their own lives to save strangers. They share their knowledge freely. They ask for nothing in return. How is this evil? Finally, Healer Cole spoke. Elder Thane, I am a healer. My job is to preserve life. If you let your pride kill 300 people when help is available, then you are not a leader. You are a murderer. The bridge was quiet for a long time. Everyone waited to hear what Elder Thane would say. Finally, his voice came through the speakers, very quiet and sad. USS Endeavour, we accept your help. Please save our people. Captain Morrison smiled. Light of Harmony were coming aboard. Prepare for emergency docking. As the two ships connected, Zara felt proud and excited. She was about to help prove that humans and Calaxians could work together. She was going to show her people that different didn't mean wrong. The next few hours would change everything for both species. The airlock opened with a soft hiss. Captain Morrison stepped onto the Calaxian ship first, followed by Dr. Martinez, Amy, and several engineers. Zara came with them, her heart beating fast with excitement and worry. The inside of the Light of Harmony was beautiful, but clearly in trouble. The crystal walls that usually glowed with soft light were dim and flickering. The air smelled strange, and Zara could hear the ship's systems making unhealthy sounds. Elder Thane was waiting for them. He was a tall, dignified Calaxian with silver hair and tired eyes. When he saw the humans, he looked uncomfortable, but he bowed politely. Captain Morrison, he said formally, I am grateful for your help, even though I do not understand it. Understanding can come later, Jake said kindly. Right now, let's save your people. Elder Thane led them through the ship. Zara was shocked by what she saw. Calaxians were lying on the floor, breathing hard. The air recycling systems were failing, and people were getting sick from breathing bad air. How many are injured? Doctor, Martinez asked, already looking at the sick Calaxians. 47, Elder Thane said, and more getting worse every minute. We'll set up a medical station here, Lisa said to Amy. Get the portable equipment from our ship. Amy nodded and ran back toward the airlock. Zara knelt down next to a young Calaxian boy who was having trouble breathing. What's your name? She asked gently. Kiv, the boy whispered. Are you really with the Deathbringers? They're not Deathbringers, Zara said, stroking his hair. They're friends, and they're going to help you feel better. Dr. Martinez came over with her medical scanner. When Kiv saw it, he tried to pull away, but he was too weak. It's okay, Zara said to him. I was scared of that thing too, but it doesn't hurt. It just looks inside your body to see what's wrong. Lisa scanned Kiv quickly. His oxygen levels are very low. We need to get him to our medical bay immediately. As, they carried Kiv back to the human ship, Zara explained everything to him. The humans have machines that can make clean air. They have medicines that will help you breathe better. And they have tools that can fix almost anything. Meanwhile, Captain Morrison was working with the Calaxian engineers to fix their ship. The chief engineer was an old Calaxian named Sek, who had worked with starships for 60 years. Your power coupling is completely burned out, Jake explained, looking at the engine room. Our engineers can rebuild it, but we'll have to use human-style components. Sek looked suspicious. Human components won't work with our systems. Our technology is much more advanced. Lieutenant Ben Clark, who had come over with the engineering team, looked around the engine room. Actually, sir, he said to Sek, your technology is more elegant than ours, but ours might be more flexible. What do you mean? Sek asked. Ben pointed to a beautiful crystal device that controlled the ship's power. Your power crystal is perfect for what it's designed to do, but when it breaks, you have to replace the whole thing, right? Yes, Sek said. That's how it works. Our power systems are made of many small parts, Ben explained. When one part breaks, we can replace just that part. It's not as pretty, but it's easier to fix. Jake had an idea. What if we could combine both methods? Use your crystal for the main power, but add our backup system so that if the crystal fails, the ship can still run. Sek thought about this. That could work. But would the systems be compatible? Only one way to find out, Ben said, smiling. Back in the medical bay, Dr. Martinez was treating Calaxians as fast as she could. She had never worked with so many alien patients before, but Zara was helping translate and explain everything. This medicine will help your lungs work better, Lisa said to an elderly Calaxian woman. Zara, can you tell her that the injection might sting a little? Zara translated. and the woman nodded. When Lisa gave her the injection, the woman looked surprised. "That didn't hurt as much as I expected," she said. "Human medicine is designed to hurt as little as possible," Zara explained. "They don't enjoy giving pain. They try to avoid it." Amy was working on a young Calaxian who had a broken leg. "Dr. Martinez, should I use the bone fuser on this fracture?" "Yes, but set it to low power," Lisa said. "Calaxian bones might be more delicate than human bones." Zara watched as Amy pointed a small device at the broken leg. A gentle blue light came out of it, and slowly, the broken bone began to heal. "Amazing," said Healer Cole, who had been watching everything. "You can heal bones with light just like we can, but your light works so much faster. We learned the light healing technique from a species called the Andromedans," Lisa explained. "We adapt good ideas from everyone we meet." Elder Thane, who had been quietly watching the humans work, looked shocked. "You learn from other species? But humans are supposed to be proud and unwilling to change." "Who told you that?" Jake asked. "The stories that have been passed down for generations," Elder Thane said. "Well, the stories are wrong," Amy said, smiling. "We love learning new things. That's why we explore space." As the hours passed, the human and Calaxian teams worked together to fix both problems. In the medical bay, Dr. Martinez and her team saved all 47 injured Calaxians. In the engine room, Captain Morrison's engineers worked with SEC to create a new kind of power system that combined human and Calaxian technology. "It's working," Ben called out as the lights on the Calaxian ship came back to full brightness. "The hybrid system is actually more stable than either system alone." SEC stared at the readings on his instruments. "Incredible. The human backup systems make our main system stronger." Elder Thane was amazed. "In 6 hours you've accomplished what our best engineers couldn't do in 3 days." "We didn't do it alone," Jake said. "Your people helped us understand how your technology works. We combined our knowledge with yours." Young Kiv, who was now breathing normally and feeling much better, tugged on Zara's sleeve. "Zara, are all humans this nice?" "I think so," Zara said. "At least all the ones I've met are." "Doctor," Martinez came over to Elder Thane. "Sir, all of your people are going to be fine. The ones with serious injuries will need a few more days of treatment, but they're out of danger." Elder Thane looked at Dr. Martinez with tears in his eyes. "Dr. Martinez, I owe you an apology. I called you a death-bringer and a primitive. I was wrong about everything." "You weren't wrong to be careful," Lisa said kindly. "You were protecting your people, I understand that." "But I almost let my people die because of my pride," Elder Thane said. "That was foolish." Zara stepped forward. "Elder Thane, maybe it's time for Calaxians to learn new things. Maybe we can teach the humans some of our methods, and they can teach us some of theirs." Elder Vex nodded. "The child is wise. We have been isolated for too long. There is a whole galaxy full of people with different ideas and different solutions to problems." Captain Morrison had been listening to this conversation. "Elder Thane, would you be interested in a formal cultural exchange program? Your people could visit our worlds and our people could visit yours." Elder Thane thought for a long moment. "Yes," he said finally. "I think that would be good for both our peoples." Healer Cole was excited. "Think of what we could learn from each other. Human medicine and Calaxian healing arts together could help so many people. And human engineering with Calaxian technology could build better ships," added Sec. Amy had another idea. "What if we could set up joint research stations, places where humans and Calaxians could work together on problems?" "I love that idea," Ben said. "We could share knowledge and create things that neither species could make alone." As everyone talked about the future, Zara realized that she had a decision to make. She could go back to her home world with the other Calaxians, or she could stay with the humans and continue learning about their ways. "Captain Morrison," she said quietly, "could I stay on your ship? I want to be the first official Calaxian cultural exchange ambassador." Jake smiled. "We'd be honored to have you, Zara." Elder Vex came over to Zara. "Are you sure about this, child? It will be hard to be away from your people." "I won't really be away," Zara said. I'll be building a bridge between our peoples. This is the most important thing I could do with my life." Elder Thane, who had learned so much in one day, nodded approvingly. "You have grown wise very quickly, young Zara. You will make a good ambassador." 6 months later, Zara stood on the bridge of the USS Endeavour as they approached the first joint human-Calaxian research station. The station was beautiful, built with human engineering and Calaxian artistic design. It looked like a crystal flower floating in space. "There it is," Captain Morrison said proudly. "The first cooperative project between our peoples." "It's beautiful," Zara said, watching ships from both species dock at the station. "I never imagined that the scary metal tools that shocked me so much would lead to all this." Dr. Martinez laughed. "You know, Zara, I still remember the first thing you said when you saw my stethoscope." "Wait, you're putting that into me?" Zara quoted, giggling. "I was so scared and so wrong about everything." "Not wrong," Lisa corrected. "Just different. You had different experiences and different knowledge. Now you have more of both." Amy looked at her scanner, which had been modified with Calaxian crystal technology. "Speaking of different, this new hybrid scanner works 3 times better than the old one, and our healing chambers work faster since we added human efficiency improvements." Added. "A Calaxian?"